Guys, good morning and welcome to the show. Welcome to everyone, and ladies and gentlemen. And listen, here's the thing. There's extra background noise today. Quite literally, there's ice pellets whacking down on my roof and making a noise. So I'm sorry about the extra background noise today. We're just going to actually, I guess we're going to have to live with it. But we're going to get started with the show. And what we're going to do is we're going to open up the charts right here and take a look at what's going on. Now, the first thing I want to show you is Britain and the Brexit. On the 12th of this month, which is just a few more days away, they've made a hard deadline, the European Union, for them to get this Brexit deal done. They've already extended Article 50 out till the 12th of April. And they've made a hard deadline. Now, May is going to go to the EU and ask for a short extension to this deadline. But I haven't heard any news back that she's got her extension. Now, we got to take a look at something here, and we got to take a look at it seriously. President Macron will probably be one that's not really wanting to give them this extension, because he sees it as, what's the point in it anyway? You know, if they can't come up with something by then, and he's got Angela Merkel's ear. I mean, this is not an absolute 100% surety that Great Britain or the United Kingdom is going to get this extension to Article 50, this extra extension past the 12th. Now, the markets haven't priced any of this in. Let's take a look here at Zero Hedge and what they got to say. How a no-deal Brexit, and that's what will happen. If they can't get this deal, if she can't get this extension to Article 50, and they can't get anything done in Parliament, and it keeps going back and forth, they're going to fall off of this thing is gonna break loose. And you know, the markets haven't priced any of this in yet. None of it. They just think, oh, they're going to solve it somehow. They don't know how, but like all of these crises have been coming along in the last couple years, like Greece, you know, they always solve it, you know, or like the United States hits the debt ceiling, and everybody says, oh, it's going to be a crisis, the debt ceiling, and then at the last minute they always come in with a deal. Well, the markets are thinking the same thing about this. They're thinking, hey, you know, it's probably not going to happen. They're probably not going to be a hard Brexit, you know, and it's probably going to be some sort of last-minute deal. And so the market's not pricing any of it in. The market is still going with this Goldilocks, you know. And so what it says right here at Zero Hedge, how a no-deal Brexit could lead to the Lehmanization of Europe. In other words, I guess what they're talking about is a Lehman moment for Europe. Europe, in my prediction, is going to be the center of this next crisis. It's going to be a profound recession that's coming. Now, I just use the word recession. In truth, what it's going to be is a depression. And the world's central banks are going to work in unison to try to stop this depression. And when they do, this is going to be what I call the Great Print. Don't sell your gold, don't sell your silver, don't sell your cryptos. That's all I can tell you. If you've got some, don't sell. Because I'm going to tell you what, the Great Print is coming. It's coming, it's coming. And you guys, I'm going to tell you what, it's going to be rocket fuel for crypto, gold, silver. It's going to be rocket fuel. And this is coming, I think. I think that this no-deal Brexit, in my mind, at this point, I'm giving it odds, no deal, 50-50. Whether they come up with a last-minute solution or a no deal. I'm giving it 50-50. Now, the banks are starting to give it odds, too, right now. The banks have the odds right now. They were running the odds around a 5% chance of it happening. Now they've upped it to like 25% chance. But I'm giving it 50-50 right now. You know, I see an awful lot more potential that this could happen, especially if she takes it for an extension, she goes over and tries to get an extension, and we don't hear anything. We haven't heard anything yet. If this extension was easy to get, and if it was automatic that she was going to get it, I think that they would have come up with it on the news right now and said, "Hey, Britain's getting an extension to the 12 days, the 12th day of April," and that's only like 8 days or 9 days away. This whole thing could hit the fan, really, in the next couple days. I know we've waited a long time on this to see what's going to happen, but the whole thing could hit the fan in just the next couple days. So we're watching this very carefully, needless to say. Let's move on. See, here it says, May seeks a Brexit delay. It says, says Britain will ask EU for a short Brexit extension. Okay, so they're asking right now. Let's see what happens. It all hinges on her getting that extension right now. Okay, so we're going to have to watch that. Now, next thing we're going to take a look at is we're going to go to the markets, and we're going to take a look at the silver price today. And, you know, silver's getting knocked back down. It's getting awful close to going back down under $15 again. It's just barely holding its head above water, above $15 today. It got smashed down below $15. It went down as low as like $14.93, something like that, and then it's bounced back up since. But it's having trouble keeping above $15. Let's take a look at gold. Gold price is at $12.89, so gold price is below $1,300. It's down $3 on the day so far. Now let's take a look at cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies have been doing rather well. Bitcoin price right now is at $5,045 and climbing. I'm not going to declare it's back in a bull market until it gets above 6,500. That's the area where I declare it's back in a bull market. But this is a rather good little rally, I must say, you know, and I'm starting to really take note of this rally that they're having. It's really going up nicely. Anyway, we're going to keep our eye on it, but now let's take a look at cryptocurrency market capitalizations. And we're seeing all the coins. When Bitcoin shoots up, all the coins shoot up. Market cap of $175 billion right now. Bitcoin dominance of 50.3%. You know what? That market cap was like 120-something billion, you know. Now it's 175 billion. That's a big jump in market capital. And so we're seeing all the coins that go up. Look at Litecoin, $83.29. To think that you could have had them for like $29 a piece there. You know, where else could people do that good investing your money? You know, where else except cryptocurrencies? This is like the Wild West right now. It's it's just like the Wild West. Cryptocurrencies are. Anyway, so we're going to go down through the prices just for a second. $169 for Ethereum, 35.7 cents a piece for XRP. Litecoin's at $83.29. Bitcoin Cash is at $282.40. EOS, $5.24. Binance Coin, $19.41. Stellar is at 12.4 cents. Cardano is at 9.1 cents. Tron is at 2.8 cents. And Bitcoin SV is at $88.68. Dash is $135.14. And Monero is $69.66. And IOTA is 36 cents a piece. Neo, $12.14. You know, Neo is really a nice coin. I like Neo. It's one of the coins I like. I like Dash too. Okay, so now let's take a look at the Dow Jones this morning. Let's refresh the page. It's up 34 points. Okay, 32 points. It's up 32 points on the day. You know, like I say, there's no realization about what's happening with Brexit at all in the markets. They're not pricing that in yet at all. And that could be an enormous problem to the financial system coming up very soon. very soon. Okay, so now let's take a look here at crude oil. $62.59 on the day. It's up a penny. Crude oil's up a lot. You know, I never thought it would stay above 60 bucks. It's 62.59. So it shows you the power of OPEC. You know, but the thing is if we get this worldwide recession that's coming in, what are they going to do with all that crude oil, that excess surplus that they're producing? Is going to add up, and it's going to knock that crude price down. So now let's take a look at U.S. Treasuries. The Treasury yields are rising today, and they're rising quite significantly all the way across the board, except for the short end of the curve. The short end of the curve, we're looking at the U.S. 1 month. The yields are falling on the 1 month, but only marginally. So it takes a little bit of pressure off the yield curve inversion if the yields are rising. Let's take a look now at the U.S. dollar index. And what we see here today is a dollar index. It's just basically it's been going sideways for a while now. Let's just take a look at a longer term chart. If we take a look at 3 months here, you know, you can see it's been going sideways with a few peaks and a few valleys, but ultimately it's been going sideways. You can go all the way back to January, February, March, April, all the way across here. Just been going sideways basically, you know. A very slight upward trend. It's been rising very, very slightly. But we had a low here at 95.22 on January 19th. But and we also had a low here at 95.76. So you see, if you take these lows, 95.22, 95.76. So if you take a look at the valleys, you can see a slow upwards trend. The dollar very, very slowly, mostly sideways. Listen, thank you guys for listening. Like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Sorry about the roof noise. It's a hailstorm. Ice balls, ice pellets hitting the roof. Bye-bye for now, guys.